this is what I chose for today. The high pony. I love the high pony. Yesterday I spent over $200 on rings. I absolutely love them. Canadian made. Beautiful rings. This one has crystals in it. And you know, I'm a mixture of, if you were to look in my closet, you would see a mixture of, like, I've spent $200 on one thin top, but it was made locally. Or yeah, like $200 on a pair of pants, but they were made locally by someone and they're original and like so beautiful. Like, I don't go to the mall, I go to local shops, or I go to thrifting. Like this I got for $2 at a thrift store. This I got for $10 at a thrift store. All of this, and this is thrifted. This is thrifted. And then, yeah, I spent $200 on rings that are Canadian made, and I want to support that. So like, that's what I love to do. So this is, and I live in a little cottage on the water, and it's still cold. So I got my slippers on. So let's go into today with our soul. You know, like, you have so many versions of yourself that you haven't even met yet because, you know, you're still feeding the doubt, feeding staying small, trying to make everyone else comfortable. And it's like, can you just like let go of control and immerse with your soul? Like, when I get dressed, I get to meet another version of myself. And, you know, I just love that. And they get to amplify an expression of what I'm here to create. And I find it so fun. And this is the difference between, you know, back in the day, when I was younger and I had an eating disorder and I had suppression and I had trauma stuck in my body. And I felt so disconnected from myself. By the way, you see that girl right there? That's my higher self. She's stunning. It's like me. I found that. She's like in her 60s, beautiful. But anyways, I want to bring you on this journey with me because I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be so in doubt, so suppressed, stuck in religious trauma where they tell you to be the good girl and follow these list of rules or else you won't get to God. And it's like such a mind fuck, right? And like coming out of that, letting go of control and realizing, oh, I have nothing to lose. But when you're told at a young age, like, you're not enough, you're not worthy, and it was demonstrated to you by your parents that were stuck in their trauma and they were abusive, whatever it is, you have this deep-seated conditional identity that says, I'm not enough, I'm never gonna have enough, and you operate from there. And guess what? You always feel restrained, you always feel contorted, you always feel like you're getting glimpses of it, but I don't know how to get there, and you're like, ah. And it's like, oh, just breathe, just exhale, like, and then when you start to liberate that, you become all these versions of yourself. And that's what I'm here to guide you through. The soul talk method is your way back to home within your body, so you can immerse with your soul, liberate all these parts of you, liberate your inner child, and move into your purpose. And I'm going to bring you into the experience of coming with me as I journey through mine. Last year, I didn't even know that this existed. Like, this is so exciting. I live in a beach on a lake and in a beach cottage, and like, this was my dream. And yeah, logically, it could have been in retirement, it could have been 10 years out, but that's not how I live. And if you want to live with the immersion of your soul and bring in the things that are so possible and live worthy and visible after so much trauma, come follow along.